To our top story now. Police in Nepal say 389 people are confirmed dead after that devastating landslide and flood along Nepal's border with China. Rescue crews are still searching for survivors, but more than 1,300 people remain unaccounted for. Among them are more than 700 foreign nationals from 24 countries, including 90 Americans. Joining us now is Tommy Piggott, Principal Deputy Spokesperson for the U.S. State Department. Tommy, it's good to have you. I mean, this is just an awful, awful story. I mean, the images were shocking, like out of a movie, and now you have this staggering number of hundreds of people missing. Tell us what you're finding on the ground now. I mean, are there resources, sufficient resources getting in there to search and rescue?
Well, the United States has immediately activated $500,000 in humanitarian assistance, meaning emergency food, water, shelter. It is a difficult place to reach in most times, and made even more so by this catastrophe, with routes to get in and out of this area being cut off by this flood. But we're working to get that assistance in, communicating directly with local authorities. We have a disaster response advisor in the region now who is communicating on how best and working on how best to get this humanitarian assistance in. And we've seen rescue efforts. We can confirm 3 Americans, for example, have been rescued. This, of course, is tragic. It's heartbreaking. Our prayers are with those affected, but so are our actions, and that's demonstrated by the assistance we've mobilized.
What resources are there for Americans whose loved ones are still missing there? I spoke to an uncle, whose niece and his sister are still missing. He's not an American, but one struggle he's had is that a lot of the numbers that have been distributed, you just can't get anybody on the phone.
Well, it's a very dynamic situation. I can say for those that are abroad and if they are in need of assistance or trying to contact the State Department, can call +1 202 501 4444. We have our embassies both in Beijing and Kathmandu who are working on this 24/7 in close coordination with local authorities in terms of contacting Americans and trying to locate Americans. We're also in close contact with trekking companies. This is obviously an area with a high degree of tourism. So we're working with trekking companies to try to locate Americans as well. So we have the assistance that's been mobilized, a 24/7 effort to offer assistance to the American people, our highest priority. And we're working very closely with local authorities every single second to locate Americans and get assistance to those that are in need of assistance.
This is an area, of course, well, it's on the border between Nepal and China. You have Americans missing, but a dozen countries with missing people in there. Is there coordination among those various countries? Because it's kind of a, it's a smorgasbord, right, of aid agencies and governments that are involved right now.
Well, certainly getting humanitarian assistance and other services and rescue efforts into this area, like I mentioned, is incredibly difficult. We stand ready to help in any way as requested, as the president said just a few hours ago. For those requests for assistance, we of course have that humanitarian assistance being activated. We have seen other international partners that have been stepping up and offering assistance as well. So we're working through these efforts. Part of the reason why we have that disaster response advisor that is in the region is to help work through how best to get assistance into this area. So we remain committed. Our hearts break, but our actions are backing up the fact that we are here. We are here to help. We have that assistance that's been mobilized, and we're continuing to work with local authorities to assess continuing need.
The U.S., as you know, cut a great deal, vast majority of its foreign aid, and some of that impacted disaster relief resources. Has that reduction in aid and that reduction in resources impacted the ability to respond to these floods?
Not at all. There's actually been the movement from USAID to a new bureau that's been stood up here at the State Department in order to respond to disasters. We saw similar disaster responses in terms of the mobilization of assistance to earthquakes recently, for example, and hurricanes. We have the ability under the State Department, very importantly, to have our consular officers that are working to help Americans in the same room as our disaster response experts. So we saw the immediate activation of that assistance, partly because we have those disaster response programs that have been brought underneath the State Department and are able to respond forcefully. So we're going to continue responding. We've seen the activation of that assistance. We continue to assess need, and we are here to help.
Well, Tommy Piggott, we wish you and your teams the best of luck in responding to just this awful, awful disaster. Thanks for joining.